Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, children. You're in Unit 2, Accounts of Not-for-Profit Organization. So in the previous problems, we have learned all the adjustments that you have to do when you are recording the expenditure and income in the income and expenditure statement account, right? So we learned all the small adjustments so far. Now we are going to do comprehensive problems, okay? They'll be giving you a lot of adjustments. You have to combine all the adjustments and do your income and expenditure account, followed by that your balance sheet, right? Now let us go to problem number 20. From the following receipts and payment account, from the information given below of Ramanathan Sports Club, prepare income and expenditure account for the year ending 31st December 2018. Okay. And the balance sheet as on the date, they've given you the balance sheet. They've given you the receipts and payment, you have to prepare the balance sheet, right? So what are the details they've given you in receipts and payments? In receipts and payments, they've given you the payment side as on 31st December 2018. They've given you the rent, entertainment expenses, furniture will go to balance sheet. This will come to your expenditure account, expenditure. This will go to your, again, you have to find out the balance, put in the expenditure account, expenditure account. This will go to your balance sheet, asset side. Furniture again to the asset side. Now here, this opening balance will not come, okay? Subscription for 2018. Only for the current year you should take for the income and expenditure, right? Then entrance fees, you have 6,000, yes, it's going to appear. Then a general donation, yes. Sale of old furniture, yes. Miscellaneous receipts, yes. It's going to go to your income side, fine. Now they have given you some details, capital fund. So they've given you capital fund, we are very lucky, we need not find that, isn't it? For opening balance, they've given you the capital. Then you have your opening stock of sports material 3,000, closing stock of sports material 5,000. So you have here, see here in this problem, they have given you the sports material purchased during the year. So you have your opening balance, okay, plus your purchase minus your closing balance. So this will come to your expenditure account, fine. So it is not an asset here. So now that we have discussed everything, I think it will be easy for us to do the problem. Let us go to the problem. All right. Now, let us write the heading in the books of Ramanathan Sports Club. Ramanathan Sports Club. Right. Income and expenditure. Income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st December 2018. You have credit, debit. All right. Now, let us record all the expenditures. We already wrote what are the items that is going to come to the expenditure side, right? So two rent, 11,000. Then you have two entertainment expenses, that is 11,200. Okay, then you had match expense, two match expense. That was around 12,000. And then you had the last one, that is a sports material purchase, isn't it? Two sports material. So what is your opening balance? Opening balance was around 3,000, right? Okay. Plus your purchase during the year. Purchase during the year 13,000. Right. So 16,000 is your balance minus closing stock. So closing stock was 5,000. So you have a balance of 11,000. Right. Now closing stock, this value alone will go to the balance sheet. So now that you have done with your expenditure side, let us do the income side. Income, we have by subscription. By subscription, 33,000. You have to take only 2018. Okay, they're giving you 17, 18, 19. Only 2018 you're supposed to take, right? By entrance. By entrance fee. Entrance fee was 6,000. Right. By general donation. By general donation. So by general donation is 7,000. By sale of old sports material. So that is 1,000. By miscellaneous. By miscellaneous receipts. That is 500. Fine. Now that we have completed the problem, let us see which side is more. 30, see now we have 40. Now let us see. We have our debit side is more than the credit side. So let us close this. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So you have 45. So you have 11,000, 12,000. Okay. Now let us see this side. Let us total this. Let us total our credit side. Let's see which side is more. Okay. This side. You around 40, 46, 47, 47,500. So we have our credit side more than the debit side. So 47,500. 47,500. Fine. So this is our total. Now let us see what you have this side. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So you have 47,500 minus your 5,200. Right. So 300, 2,300 balance. So 2,300 is your balance. So this is what? Is your surplus, to surplus. If it is a profit and loss account, you will write net profit, right? So to surplus, that means excess income over expenditure. Fine. All right. Now that we have found out this figure, we will go to the balance sheet. Fine. Now let us go to the balance sheet. So we have our receipts and payments account to our side. Let us complete the balance sheet. Right. Okay. Now balance sheet as on. So balance sheet as on 31st December 2018. Okay. Now you have your liabilities and your assets. You have to find out what are all, as we are going through the problem, we have marked and kept what are the items that should come to our balance sheet. So as usual, let us finish the liability side. It's very easy liability side normally, isn't it? In the additional information, they had given you what is capital fund. So capital fund. So capital fund is 30,000. Then you had an excess, right? Excess, that is your surplus. Surplus. The surplus was 2,300. So you have 32,300. Fine. Then what are the other things that will come to your liability side? So in the problem, we had 2017, 2018, 2019 subscription received. So current year you have taken in the income and expenditure account. You have 2019. That means you have received in advance. So subscription subscription received in advance is how much? Subscription received in advance 16,000. Okay, now that we have done with our liability side, let us go to the asset side. The asset side, the closing balance of the cash and cash in bank, cash at bank and cash in hand. So cash in hand, cash at bank. So 1,300, 4,000. So that comes to 5,300. Okay, so furniture, 10,000. Investment, 28,000. Stock of stationery, that is the closing stock. Remember we calculated stock of stationery, that is 5,000. Right? I think we have entered all the details required. This is a closing stock at the post material opening balance plus purchase minus closing stock. Right? Okay. Now that we have done with it, let us see whether our balance sheet is tallying. So you have here, let us close it here. You don't have any other details, so we can close it here. Okay. Okay. Now here 300, send it 6 plus 2, 8. So 48,300. Now this side also should tally, right? So we have 15,300 plus 32. So 300, 7, 4. We have 47,000. Let's see what is that we have left out. 5. Some problem we have done. 15,000. Oh, yes. Okay. So 48,300. Right? 48,300. Okay. Our balance sheet has tallied and our problem is right. If it doesn't tally, then there's some issue that is there. You have left out some figure. Now see here, there is such a small mistake. 33,000 instead 32,000 error. So 48,300. Right? Okay, children. I hope you understood this problem. Again, I will teach you problem number 21. Right? Thank you, children.